Hey guys, Jinlox here, back with our semi-blind playthrough of Morrowind. So last time, wait, is my mouse really, I have no idea. Anyway, I was gonna say, is my mouse, sped up? I don't know. I know Manny was kind of sitting on it earlier and clicked some buttons, so I didn't know if it had been, sped up, but who knows. So last time we were kind of running around the Telvanni area looking for a, any Grandmaster stuff for the alchemy, just because I want to upgrade my own stuff, which now I have the Calcinator and the Mortar and Pestle, and I think for the Thieves Guild, yeah, Grandmaster Retort is what they need. And I was over here and the guy's like, oh, there's a rat problem, so you know, I guess we could go do it. I don't know if I really want to, per se, but not the canal works, the underworks. Oh, that dude was the enchanter. Okay, well.
Yes, Outlander, what do you want?
I want everything. Well, we'll go down here, we'll check it out. Hopefully we can just maybe kill some rats. Either kill rats in a... Huh. I mean, I guess they're still Telvanni, right? Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Alright, one's a slave. One's not a slave. Well, they're coming from the underworks, so that's fair. Yeah, so we'll just... Is this... Vivek or something? I don't know. But yeah, my thought is either we'll be able to do it real fast, or maybe the reward will be decent, or maybe it'll be... I'd like to go in there and check it out, but, well... Telvanni Monster Lab. Okay. Huh. Oh, I hear Steam Centurions as well. Man, we should probably grab these. Resist shock, restore intelligence. Problem is... Tell you what. There's the alchemist upstairs, right? Okay, repair prong, soul gems... More scrap metal. So it's not really a monster lab as it is a, or as much as it is weight 2.5. Jesus Christ. We'll take him, I guess. As much as it is a... A dwarven... Oh. Oh, it's trapped, huh? Yeah, I'm reasonably certain I'm not supposed to be in here, but you know what? It's cool. Because I'm curious. Maybe this is Grandmaster stuff. Journeyman, Apprentice, Beaker, Journeyman. Alright, well, we got Vampire Dust, an Emerald, and Ectoplasm. Yeah, pretty sure we're stealing all of this stuff, but you know what? It's cool. No, what I want, I was like, well, there's an alchemist upstairs. Let's just take all that stuff. And then we'll go see if we could purchase anything that uses the... My god, there's so much of this stuff. Potion of Jump. So is this like a little dungeon area as well? Punch the chest. Wait, where? What? Oh, it was on the chest. I didn't even realize that. The hammer. I mean, that's good, I guess. Gold. Alright. Man. Alright, all the scrap metal. What I want to do... Another trapped door. But we're almost at the end. This thing's about to wear out, too. Okay, well... Drain health. I mean, we could do something with that. Lightning shield, shock, and intelligence. Restore intelligence from a ruby. Okay. We could do that. That's cool. Get all the rubies. Drain health and restore intelligence. It's fine. Alright. The fact that I need to type in my name means I probably have some already. Just drain health potions. And they're 5, you know, so it's not the greatest thing. I mean, you wouldn't want to use it anyway. But value 115, so... Okay, we got 2 dudes. Oh, you knocked me down. Good job. Oh, I knocked him back? Is that something I could do? Centurion Sphere. Yeah, why not? Huh. Okay. Well. Bamboo candlestick, huh? Limeware bowl. These are... I mean, you know, we got some gold. So this is a shrine. This is a shrine to Dagoth-Ur, I think. But why... Well, okay. You know, someone said we could use candlesticks as well. They were talking about the torches and stuff. Here we go. I don't... Well, there I am. That's cool, I guess. Steal that crap. Yeah. Dagoth Dagger. Now, drain fatigue. That's the interesting thing, right? Is if that's how you put people to sleep, just by draining all their fatigue. Or knocking them down, that makes sense. You just touch them with it and they collapse, right? And absorb fatigue, which presumably means that you get it from them. I'm just gonna carry this around until it burns out, and then hopefully it's gone. The torches still stay behind, unlit or used torches, but yeah, and these things, just not worth it. They're cheap. I was really hoping that would be a I mean, but you're not gonna find Grandmaster stuff everywhere. You're probably only gonna be able to buy it. All right. Well, let's go, before we go to the Underworks. Let's at least see if we could sell some of this stuff.
Is there something I can do for you?
The temple, yeah, they don't like me anymore. Lizard's Head, which is the corner club, I think, and what's down here? Also Lizard's Head, okay.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
Working on it. Oh, am I? Okay, the candle went out. Do I still have it? I think I was at 467. So oh yeah, the limewire platter, yeah. Reasonably certain it's gone. Man, I have so much crap. Alright.
Greetings, Outlander. I think I've heard of you before.
Can I persuade you to be cool? Alright. Barter. 350. Not terrible. Not terrible, not great. But how many of these would you buy? 70. 350 exactly. Well, let me buy a ghoul heart from you and then see if I could sell you. And then maybe seller max. We'll try. Works for me. Works for me. Sorcerer, no. Right, I don't think. Yeah, that was the problem. Is none of them would teach me. Well, you know, none of them would teach me spells, which just makes sense. Makes sense. What else do I have? Well, I mean, I have the limewire stuff. I still have this. Oh, I can make another. That's a good point. Where's the apothecary? How much?
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
200. Okay, well, can I sell you some of these other cheap potion jump? See, I imagine you could like just use a bunch of these different ones, like, you know, all like cheap potion of jump, bargain potion, or whatever, and then use that Akarian flight and just, you know, maybe crash your game. Or they said jump to Solstheim, which I thought was interesting, but it's a pound, you know. Let's see, we got lightning shield. Oh, potion of paralyze, yeah. Which doesn't help you. I have all these restore health potions, which I'm fine with. Willpower, no. Agility. Sure. Missed my opportunity there to... What's the word? Create that one potion and then, you know, sell it. But, yeah, it's okay. Potion failed. That's okay. You tried. Yeah, but seriously, I do want to see if there's any kind of fortify ability. We got rats. Maybe I just have to kill the rats down here? Maybe that's what I have to do, or maybe we need to find a Daedric ruin or something? I don't know. Oh, that rat sees me. So is this one. What is Telvanni sewer rat? Probably don't taste like chicken. Oh, that one's after me, huh? Oh, they're really aggressive. You know, it's interesting. I was hearing a while back about, I think it was New York. What's going on down there? Is that a person? No. What is that? I think that boat is actually supposed to be floating, but maybe not. Maybe they have a, maybe they have an issue. No, but New York is supposed to... I mean, they have a rat problem, obviously, but they were like, oh yeah, we'll just release a bunch of cats. And it's like... Someone was being interviewed about that, and they're like, no, you don't release cats. You train dogs. Certain dogs, I don't remember, terriers, I think, are specifically trained as rat hunters. That was why they were bred, which... is another really sad thing that we're basically having to go back to. That we're basically becoming a third world country, right? You know? They're like, tear down the patriarchy, abolish Western civilization and stuff, and then they're like, why are all these bad things happening? It's like, why? Why do you think you're pulling down civilization? What did you think was gonna happen? Wait, what am I stuck on? But yeah, I thought it was neat that, it's not cats that you want, it's dogs. Basically, to fix your rat problems. I just thought it was a neat little... Man, there are a lot of rats down here, though. I know there wasn't actually anything to take. That was not what I wanted to do, but it's... at least not right then. Maybe I just have to kill the rats. Maybe I have to find something down here, because there were those supplies. Maybe there's something that's drawing them in. Man, but look, their aggro range is freaking huge. It's huge. It's amazing, too. I was thinking about, when I first started the game, my first real combat assignment was kill rats, and, you know, fighting two of them. Fighting two of them, your journal has been updated. There you go. Two of them alone was enough to kill me. I believe I've killed all the rats plaguing Ardenian Valius. See, that was a pretty straightforward mission. Like I said, I didn't really want to do it, although I don't mind. It's a chance to see extra sights, maybe find some treasure. you know, I don't think he's going to give me a huge reward. More than likely it'll be like, oh, here's, you know, a potion or, 25 gold or something like that. But the other possibility is like, well, if I'm supposed to become Hortator of all three houses, I probably need to do quests for these people, right? You need to show them that you're worthy or something. So oh, really? You can't leave that way? Oh, just that one. Oh, Manny, you're so cute. Manny's in my lap. Alright, which way did I want to go to fill the map in this way? Well, both. Both, actually. No, it's really strange. Maybe it's not that strange. I'm really into this game now. Now that I kind of... Like I said, when I was first playing it, and I kind of treated it like the newer Fallout games, where you're expected to... Like Fallout New Vegas, right? Fallout New Vegas, you have... You know, you start in, not in Prim, Good Springs, and you're basically expected to go around the map to get to Vegas. You can't just go straight to Vegas because there's like Death Claws and Cazadors and all the horrible little beasties in the way. Although if you're sneaky enough and clever enough and careful enough, then you can, but it's still ridiculously dangerous. And so you're expected to basically go around the whole map. And where was that loot? And go around the whole map and find the and explore every spot, you know. Every rundown building you're expected to poke your head into and do that to get the proper equipment and resources and experience and levels to get to, you know, so that when you're at Vegas, you actually have the levels you need. But here, you can't do that because it's basically a world, right? Can I? Oh, damn it. Well, I'll take it. It's all. It's basically a world. I mean, I guess you could explore every little cave, but they're not there for you to explore. They're there, and they put enemies in them, and sometimes those enemies are way tougher than you. And so yeah. All right, we got some. What do we got? Sujamma, Shine, Grief. Man, I don't know. My arm hurts. It's not worth taking this stuff. It's only worth it if I wanted to... Do I already have some? I already have some Sujamma. Where it would be worth it is picking up a bunch of the stuff, using it, and then running back to a shop. Maybe needing to use a couple of them because it lasts for 60 seconds. So for now, I guess we'll pass. See, I know that the new System Shock, or the new System Shock Remaster, has a bunch of this garbage in it as well. But apparently you can do stuff with it. You can either convert it to... I don't know, just from hearing people talk about it. You can either bring it to a specific spot and then put it in the machine and it converts it to currency, which you can use for upgrades, or you can just break it down where you're at and you get, I think you still get currency, but you get less, or something like that. So it's, you know, risk versus reward. Do you fill up your inventory with all this garbage just so you can go back to the machine and recycle it for maximum profit? You know, and I don't know if, I assume the creatures keep respawning, and so that's risk as well. But oh, you're right, Manny. You didn't have to jump over there. He's in the chair. I don't know. It's I'm a bit ambivalent on this stuff because I'm glad it's here, because you can't just have, I think it's important that garbage or useless items are in the world, because one, they add to excuse me, they add to kind of the lore or the setting, right? But also, it's not just every barrel you go into has treasure. You know, it's like you actually got to look and determine what's useful to you and what isn't. And so, how the new System Shock does it, is that good? Is that bad? Because it actually makes things that are useless semi-useful. Then again, I guess giving them some minor utility is important, because you could still sell them for a couple of coins, maybe. You know, and you're like, oh man, I need to buy this stronger axe, and I'm just missing a couple of coins. Well, let me just root in the garbage, you know? Got some scuttle, right on. Oh, crates, yeah, all these crates. And then these are empty, which is nice. I mean, it's not really nice. I'd obviously prefer coins or something, but did I look at that one? Yeah. That one. This crate. Aha! Moon sugar. Interesting. So the question is, are they... Presumably these guys are smugglers. Are they smuggling Imperial shields? Are they smuggling whatever? Did they kill some soldiers? Or some legionnaires and take their stuff? Or are they legionnaires that are involved in the smuggling operation, right? Like, this is not worthwhile to grab, but... And there you have torches, which makes sense, right? Because if you need to be able to see... cloth sack. Alright. Well... Now, I'd also be really interested to know if Telvanni merchants will still deal with you, even if you have moon sugar on you. It would... I don't think it was intentional. I think they just said all... I think they were just like, oh, all shopkeepers, except for specific ones, will not deal with you unless you...
Greetings. I am Edge. Yes, Outlanders. What?
You know, while you have moon sugar or skooma on you. But
Is there something you need?
I'd be more interested to know if, you know, you could say like House Redrin, none of those shopkeepers will deal with it because they're honorable, right? And you could do something like House Slalu. House Slalu will, but maybe there's only when there's no people in the shop, and maybe, or when there's people there who maybe they don't care. And then Telvanni, maybe you could have a wild card, like yeah, they'll trade in it, or they don't have a. Maybe they'll reject it, or maybe they're not interested in moon sugar because it's a. They're not against it. They don't necessarily have morality in that way, but they have practicality or something. You know what I mean? It's a way for you to flesh out your world, which
I'm all yours.
I mean,
Please, go ahead.
They've done so much world building in this already. I don't. It's like it's one more thing that they could have done that they probably didn't do. Rat infestation. You've gotten rid of them all? Excellent. Well, as promised, here's something for your troubles. They're not particularly easy to come by, but I appreciate your effort. Grand Soul Gem. That's not a bad one. Will you barter with me? You will, in fact. Oh, I see. See, that makes sense. That makes sense, right? Right? He's like, here you go. Here's a Soul Gem. A Grand Soul Gem. Okay. That's way better. Can I sell you this? I can. Alright, I'm gonna, Cantatas of Vivek. I don't know if I've read that one, but... yeah, anyway. Silver Bolt. Let's... nope, not barter, sorry. Persuasion. Damn it. Okay. And then, here's some gold. Bam. Perfect. Alright, well, the LimeWire Bowl and the platter. Okay, 678. That'll do. Yeah, he's not wrong. The Grand Soul Gems? Yeah, exactly. Veramina's Promise, huh? Levitate. Paralyze. I assume these things don't level. You know, or scale. I assume they don't scale. I assume they're just what they are. Which, that's the thing. There's pros and cons to all this stuff, right? If you have it scaled, then it's awesome. But it takes a little bit of the cool stuff away, right? Because, you know, then you find this amazing thing. You're at a low level, and they're like, oh, here's this summon thing. Use it when you're, you know, it's like your one scroll of summon amazing badass skeleton. That's the question. I think levels, not having level scaling, or not having item scaling or whatever, I don't know, is maybe more versatile, adds to more replayability. I don't know. Fifth barrier. Hop Toad. Beast Finder. I assume silence prevents them from casting spells. That could be good. Oh, the glowing eye. Should I buy these? They're so useful. I just have to remember them when next time I'm in a dark area. Or, I mean, some of these dark areas have candles or torches on the walls. I think I can just grab one of those, right? If there's a torch on the wall, I can just grab it and carry it around until it goes out. And see, stuff like this. Command creature 6 levels. This is very, like, D&D. Which I appreciate somehow. Because it's sort of... I'm especially having more fun now, not just because of the fact that I've given up on scouring the world. Like, I'll walk down the road and it's like, cave, cave, cave. And I don't feel the need to go in and explore every single one. I'm just like, no, there's a world out there. You know what I mean? I don't have time to literally go into Balmora and walk door to door and go into every person's house. You know what I mean? But also knowing the role-playing, or not the role-playing, the gameplay systems and how they work has let me level my character appropriately. And so now I can be like, I have more agency, I think, right? As opposed to being acted upon, I'm the one doing the acting. I'm like, no, my character is like this. I'm gonna level him this way. You know, the next time I play, I might just be like, however it works out, and I'll just go with the flow. You know, but here, I want it to be, you know, I don't want to get to a point where I get horribly underleveled or something like that, you know, so yeah, I see this command creature 6 levels, and I'm like, oh, well, which creatures are 6 levels? That's sort of the granularity with the rules that I'd like to learn, you know? And you can't do things like this with level scaling. Like in Oblivion, I don't think you can do it. Unless your spells also scale, but they don't. Yeah, anyway. It's fine. Soul Rot. That's interesting. Paralyze is useless. Poison is super strong. And endurance and willpower is like you're reducing their health and their resistance to magic. Oh, and that's damage. It's not, was it drain? I just don't know if I'll ever use these, you know what I mean? Because an axe to the face works just as well. But this would be good for those freaking, I assume they're ash vampires. The ones with all the tentacles that like to poison. Wait, is that Drathis also? Wow, Drathis was a cool dude. That's why I kind of like, I'm like, oh, Drathis Winter Guest. Oh, he's got some soul rot too. Let me, you know what? Let me get some of these because that would be kind of interesting. You see like Akash's Lock Splitter, and you see some of these named things. And honestly, you'd probably want them to be a little bit better or worse than the average one. Like if you get a regular scroll of Lock Splitter, it would do, let's say 80. But Akash, maybe Akash is like a super duper mage, right? And so his do 100, or you know, regular Lock Splitter is 90. Akash's do 100, and you could get I don't know, some other dude who is not known for being good necessarily. Maybe he's got a reputation of not being good, and so his only do 80. You know, but I don't know, and I just had this weird thought, like you could, as a mage, you're kind of like, oh, this dude's good. You sort of have your in-game heroes, but you don't have to be told that they're heroes, right? You, as the player, you're like, oh, this dude's awesome because his spells are always way stronger, and this dude sucks because his spells are always weaker or something like that. It's, you know, you're forming your own heroes, not the game telling you that they're here. I don't know. But it populates the world like that. So I just think that's the fact that they name them. That's really neat. You just have to continue the trend. So yeah, probably these soul rots. So next one of those vampires. I think they're ash vampires. I don't know. One of these days we'll see what they are. Yeah, Blackstorm. But we'll get some of these, and that way it'll be like, whenever I see one of those, I'm like, I have something for you. I got your number, bitch. Will he take Moon Sugar? No. No, but he'll still deal with me. And maybe that's an effect of the fact that he likes me. You know, that would be interesting to know. Any of this other stuff? Fortify Luck. Nope, he doesn't buy potions either. Alright, well that's cool. I will say that is a pretty decent reward. I haven't used them yet. $847, that's fine. We're down to 13. Unless we could 14 and maybe get to 850. Awesome. Cool. Got some badass scrolls. And how are we doing it? Oh, yes. Have we saved this episode? I don't think we have. I do feel bad about that. I do, like, having experienced a couple of those crash to desktops or whatever, yeah, that's, you know, rewarded me with a valuable soul gem. Yeah, that was a decent reward. It's not, and that's the other thing, right, is it's kind of, it's so-so, right, because if you're a fighter, like me, I'm probably never going to use it. I may, but I might not, but in the right hands, it's like, oh, this is a great freaking reward. I need these. All right, right, shipwreck prelude. That's what we're trying to go for, because that is near here, near-ish here. Do we want to sell anything else? Okay, just the axe for now. We're still a little bit, you know. Again, I could go and I could get... I mean, we could go down there and get those Sujamas. Sujamas? Yeah, but, I don't know if I want to. Oh, and I missed my opportunity to use some of these. I just used the thing instead. But again, that's where we're at. A little bit of... You know, you work on your enchanted items and there you go. I would say let's go back. We'll go get those Sujama. Kind of frustrating that I didn't.
Citizen. How may I be of assistance?
And also the whole monster lab, right? Like,
May I help you?
who knows if there's actually going to be a... If there was a quest that would take you there. But just the fact that you go down there and you find... like one of the Dagoth daggers, you're like, and by the way, that's each of the houses, right? Or sorry, the ordinators. The ordinators wanted to kill someone that had one of those daggers, or well, you find out that they did have the dagger, and so then you find this monster lab, and you're like, oh, okay, it's some crazy Telvanni mofo. Like a mad scientist or whatever. But then no, then it just becomes a... Okay, Sujam, we'll just take them both. And these other ones, nah, fam, they're not worth it. Yeah, you think it's just some crazy Telvanni mad scientist, but no. Turns out to be a Dagoth, a shrine to the 6th house. Alright. So we are here. We want to go... Well... Not even here. We want to keep going this way. So let's... Alsatha... Where was, where was that dude? The dude that couldn't swim or whatever? Or that... maybe that was a bug. Maybe he was actually supposed to get in the water and he just didn't. I would also bet that using... higher quality enchanted items or enchanted items with more value counts more towards the enchant skill than using my silly little stamina amulet. But who knows? Oh, am I stuck? Help, I'm drowning. Well, I do have... Alright, let's do the boots. Alright, enchant. 81. Still 81. I mean, not a shock, I suppose, but, you know. Stamina. Right, there was that one dude that wanted to go to... Shara. He wanted to go to Molag Mar, and he was... Altsatha is a Daedric ruin, right? Or something? Am I hearing... What am I hearing? I'm hearing footsteps of some kind. Oh, a rat. Have we seen this dude before? Oh, wow, we got... And then... We'll just finish the rat off for good measure. Rat was just minding his own business, and all of a sudden a crazy murder hobo comes out of, you know, wherever. We've probably talked to this dude before. I mean, maybe. I don't know. Let's find out. See, that's the thing. I don't mind. I like... Maybe it sounds crazy. I'm just wandering around. I see a dude. I'm like, let's go talk to that dude. You know? Listen up if you really care. My former guards just ran off and stole all my goods. Your journal's been updated. Okay. Yes, a whole shipment of raw glass. If you can return my goods and kill those bastards who took them, I'd be willing to teach you a couple trader secrets that could save you plenty of money in the future. My guards, Alvar Hilarion and Dondir. That name sounds familiar. Probably haven't gone far. Stupid fetchers are probably holed up somewhere near here, counting my loot. Check to the southeast. That's the direction they headed. I'll help you recover your goods. Well, get moving then. Go on, go. Come back when you've got all my glass. Is that slang for crystal meth? That would be amazing, actually. Like sort of a fantasy version of Breaking Bad, and not in a good way either. Like where you're really tempted to feel like how bad things are. Like the whole Breaking Bad episode with when he goes to the house of the people with the ATM and they're the crackheads and they have a kid, and yeah, something like that. Yeah. Okay, hold up somewhere near here, counting my loot. Check to the southeast. Okay, well that is the Daedric room, but we were... Maybe it was north. Yeah, it was right around here. But... will the dude not swim? He has to swim unless you want to go all the way like through Vivek and around and then across. I think that's a land bridge. But even then, I think there's a... No, I think there's a bridge here. But he's gonna fight dudes. Or something. So, alright, well, let's go to the... Let's try going to the... They said the southeast, right? So it's probably this one. but let's just to make sure. Oh. Was that me that said die? I could have sworn it said die. I just wanted to make sure there was mud crab. You know, it's going to be real bad as if I already cleaned out that, that place, and, was that a netch? Or what am I... What was that snuffling? Nope, it was a Kagudi. Kagudi. Excuse me. It's funny too, the fact that the quality of the ingredients is not just price, it's weight also, right? Because you could... I don't know if they implemented this, right? I don't know enough about the alchemy system, but the fact that you can find the scrap metal and it has the ingredients and it's 10 means whatever potions you make from it. Although conceivably you could add multiple ingredients, not just 2, you know? Like that in the ruby, and then it's halfway between. That means the scrap metal is objectively not as good as some other ingredient that restores intelligence, if that's what you're looking for. You know, a ruby and whatever else. So that's kind of an interesting idea. Nope, we haven't been in here, but I bet that's, Alright, Tinos Drothan. All these names are starting to sound the same. Has told me if I could find the guards who stole his glass, kill them, and return the glass, he'd teach me some trader's tricks that could save me money in the future. Which is awesome. If that's like plus whatever to mercantile skill, that would be fantastic. Alvu Hlaren and Dondir believes they are still in an area, perhaps holed up in a cave southeast of here. Hey, get. Oh, well. Are you attacking me with arrows? I bet you are. Axe skill is increased. You're toast. Lyric. Not that same one. Or not one of the ones I'm looking for. You know, you could have just been like, leave. I even might have ignored the fact that you guys are bandits. Well, maybe you're...
You will suffer greatly.
Yeah, I mean, I will a little bit, but... Oh, come on. Oh, I was like, really? You're not gonna attack me, or are you just See, the proper response would be like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna attack you. You just killed my 3 peers without breaking a sweat. Yeah, no. I just want to know if this is the right cave. Well, okay. And like that torch I can't pick up. Hey guy, I got lost. I just happened to bump into a couple people. As you know, I'm looking for I don't even remember their names, but it's not important. Ernal Relas. And you are a mage. Okay, well. Oh, see, that looks like poison or something. Oh man, you have a crazy axe on you. Galum Lendu. Alright, well, let's see. This would be the time we could use one of these potions. Maybe even a couple. Over 5 seconds, and I don't mind. Let the feast begin. Alright, well. I wonder... I mean, I know it doesn't... Hey, guy. Your wounds are great. Okay, well... Because you're a magic user, so you have to be toasted. Where's the other? There's gotta be somebody else. Up here, maybe? Probably not in there, so maybe this way? The heck? I mean, unless it's the fact... Oh, Dawn Deer. Well, bone mold arrow, that's interesting. Ah, crap. Okay. Oh, see, I knew it. Ah, that's gotta be the other dude. Interesting, they're sort of in the back, right? You think there's any more? Any more enemy peeps? I'm made of meat, primarily. And the fact there's a fence means they probably have slaves. Neartunus crunus. Something else I suppose they could have done. We'll stop right here, but I wonder if at any point they, because all these people have very similar names, so presumably they would have had to make. They've actually put the thought into it where, you know, if you're an Imperial, you have this style of name. You know, orcs are Mushgrab Groburbag or whatever. They have the hyphenated last names, and they all sound very, like, similar speech patterns, right? Khajiit have a certain naming style, and so do Argonians and Nords and all of that. And so I wonder, did they go... I mean, presumably they have like a spreadsheet. It's like, these are all the NPCs, right? But I wonder if they actually, like, kind of put lineage into it, right? Like, oh, all these people are descended from... I mean, they probably just said, okay, this person's a Hlalu, and this person's a whatever, and this person's a this and that. But I wonder if you can actually look and be like, well, this person's probably the cousin of this other person. You know? I know it sounds stupid, but in a game like this, especially if you're like an indie dev or something, that sort of detail is something that you can do very cheaply. It's just, I mean, it takes time, and so the cost is high, effectively. It's, you know, time versus money. But that's the indie thing, is like you have time, you just don't have a lot of money, you know? And that's kind of what my thought is like, well, you know, spending money on a graphics engine or paying someone to do the graphics or the music or whatever, like that's expensive. But you kind of placing all the NPCs and figuring out the naming conventions and the familial relationships between each of them. That's something that's cheap, you know? That you could do, that you could put into your game to make it more, you know, I don't know, more real, more world building, I suppose. I don't know. It's not a dumb idea, but is it useful? Does it make the game better? I don't know. There's games like this, you put so much into them. There's so much more that was cut out or didn't make it in. You know, you have priorities. You know, because even though indie devs, they spend their time instead of spending the money, they still only have so much time. You know, they have to focus on making the best game they can, and they have to prioritize whatever they want to prioritize. So, and that's, I mean, true for all game development. So, but that's it for today, guys. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. As always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do try and read all of them. I do try and respond to all of them as well. What is your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm going to go with the fact that I found sort of a new walking route. There's like this fire lane near my apartment complex, and it's like behind the building, and it's quiet and it's blocked off from traffic, and it's really nice. It's like as soon as you turn down it, it's basically a road. As soon as you turn down, all the traffic sounds and all that stuff goes away, and you're just like, hey, this is nice. And people are walking their dogs back there and stuff, but it's really, I'm sure less people even really know about it, because like, who goes behind the building? You know what I mean? Everything's in the front of the building. But it's yeah, it's neat. So, and it's cleaner, you know, less garbage and stuff around. So that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. And I hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.